Hello everyone, my name is CCG88 and welcome to episode 56 of the Refurbished Logo Evolution series. Once again I have a home video company. You just can't get enough of them. This time we have an organisation called GoodTimes Entertainment. They were an American home video distribution label founded in 1984. They were quite successful, to be perfectly honest, and they were rather well known for distributing third-party, classic and mockbuster movies. They also issued a bundle of fitness tapes and managed to make deals with some huge film companies at the time like Paramount, Columbia, Universal and Orion to release inexpensive but well-received films onto VHS. Despite all that, they were sued by Disney due to similar video packaging and blatant rip-offs of their excellent films. For example, Jet Lag Productions' Jungle Book. They were still very active however, and in 1994 they celebrated their 10th anniversary. Things didn't go so well though when the early 2000s arrived, as GoodTimes began to lose money. In July of 2005, they filed for bankruptcy. They sold their assets to Guyan and the company was completely folded in 2007. Some of GoodTimes media have since been re-released by other companies. Even though they made and distributed quite frankly horrible movies and rip-offs, their logos were very slick and well animated. They had 4 in total and this was their first one. We like to call it the GoodTimes Rainbow and it was used from 1985 to 1990. I have 8 videos. Earlier versions of this logo had a parabolic rainbow with 2D text on a pink gradient background. There's an opening version with the word presents, and a closing version with a copyright stamp. In the logo's later years, the background was blue, the rainbow was more bent, and the text was 3D. There's an opening version with the normal presents text, which I have 2 videos of. And there's the closing version without presents. MCA Home Video, later MCA Universal Home Video, collaborated with GoodTimes for a number of years. On reprints of MCA's films, we would have the normal 1983 MCA logo with the text under license to, with the GoodTimes logo following it. I have a colour version and a black and white version. The 8th variant I have is the most inexplicable. We have something in black and white going on, with a TV on screen. The GoodTimes logo then appears on it and zooms towards us. The logo then flies away from us and lands in someone's pocket. I have no idea why this exists, but it does.
You know, I knew Lucy long before Desi did. In fact, I've often wondered...
This has alright animation for the 80s. I didn't really like the music for the later version when growing up, but that's possibly because the footage I saw of it was in 240p and it was very loud. It's a good start though. Possibly the most recognisable logo from GoodTimes is what they had second. Here it is. It's called the GoodTimes Film Reel and it was in use from 1990 to 2000. I have 11 extra videos. Beginning in 1993, a plaque reading Platinum Series would fall under home video. Starting in 1996, a URL would appear right at the bottom. There's a variant with both the plaque and the URL. Three are closing versions, one just has GoodTimes home video, and the other two have the Platinum Series plate. It shines and has whooshes. Then we have the MCA Universal version, two are superimposed versions. And one reads Worldwide Home Video By with the print version of the logo. Again, pretty good for its time. I think what makes this one the most recognisable was its long usage in music. The immediate sound of the whoosh at the beginning would get to people and make it memorable. However, it isn't my favourite logo from GoodTimes. This is. Welcome to Skytimes. This was used from 1997 to 2005. I have an astronomical amount of videos for this logo, 17. 6 of them have the GoodTimes Entertainment text in a bright baby blue colour. Here's the normal version in case you haven't seen it before. Two have a URL. One is in 16:9 and one is in 4:3. The 4:3 version looks stretched. I have a normal 4:3 version without the URL that isn't stretched. One has the ending theme to a program, in this case a choir. There's also this short version from a trailer. I do apologise that this is potato recorded. 10 variants have a more bluish purple text. Here is the normal version of that. Two save feature presentations. 6 of them are from trailers. They either show some of the animation or they're still. One says now in production.
This how Good Times Entertainment presents. And the one, and the two, what? Now in production, an all-new classic from Good Times Entertainment.
The 10th blue/purple version comes from the end of the show. The last version I have is an in-credit logo. This is another good example of a logo that doesn't need music, at least for the normal version. It's simple, but sometimes simple is better. So far, all 3 of GoodTimes logos have been at least decent. Their last one is just as fantastic. It's called WaterTimes, and it was seen from 1998 to 2005. I have 3 videos, 2 have a URL, and one doesn't. Once again, it works really well. I especially like how the logo jumps out of the water. In conclusion, all 4 of GT's logos are expertly done. It's weird how a company which handled poor shows and films has such high quality logos. If GoodTimes were still alive, I'd love to see a revamped version of their 3rd or 4th intro. Before we end, I'd like to give a huge thanks to VPJ Huck for helping me find a bunch of stuff for this video. Check his channel out in the description. Thank you very much for watching this video, I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all later. Goodbye!